What's going on, students? Welcome to another episode. Today I'm going to show you some tricks, some shortcuts you can do to make equations with fractions and distributive property a lot easier. And let's say you got 2/5 times 5 like this, right? You were probably taught to multiply the numerators, 2 times 5 to get 10 divided by 5, and then 10 divided by 5 is 2. But an easier version, if you got 2/5 like this and you're multiplying by whatever the denominator is, the shortcut is just to cancel those numbers out, because 5 divided by 5 is really 1 and 2 times 1 is 2. That's the shortcut. We'll try that again so you guys really get this. If you got a negative in the middle of the fraction, you can move that to the top or bottom. It doesn't matter which one. Let's say we move it at the bottom, right? Here's the old way. You would have to do 3 times -7, which is -21, divided by -7 is a +3. But the shortcut, if you got the same numerator and denominator, those can just cancel out right away. So you don't even have to do all that. That will just equal 3. Let's say we got 2/3 times a set of parentheses that we might be tempted to distribute, but don't do that. You don't have to do that when you get a problem like this. Here's the shortcut I want to show you. Just look at this denominator in front of the parentheses, and if we multiply by that denominator on both sides, then they should cancel out like what we learned from the shortcut. You don't have to multiply 6x and 5 by 3, because you're going to end up distributing this anyways. So technically you are multiplying those by 3. But look what will happen. Those will cancel out because 3 divided by 3 is 1. I'm left with 2 times 6x plus 5 equals, and all you got to do is -1 times 3, which is -3. And look, now we don't have any fractions. This is just a simple equation. Distribute the 2, you get 12x plus 10 equals -3. And now it's a two-step equation. Minus 10 on both sides. I'm left with 12x equals -13 divided by 12. So I don't know how your teacher wants it. You can leave it like that. You can leave it as a mixed number, or you can divide those in the calculator and get -1.083 repeating. All those answers mean the same thing. Let's try that strategy again. So first, look at the fraction, and this confuses people. If the negative's in the middle, you can move it to the top or bottom. I always move it to the bottom so I can get rid of that negative right away. And how do you get rid of that -5? If I multiply both sides by -5, like that, then that fraction will cancel out. So a -5 times 3, I get -15 equals. These cancel, and all I'm left with is that 4 in front of the parentheses, 5 minus 2x. Once again, I just want to repeat, you don't have to multiply these by -5, only the fraction that's in front of the parentheses. And now I got a simple equation that you can do in your sleep. 4 times 5 is 20. 4 times -2x is -8x. You've probably done this 1,000 times, so you don't need this explanation. Minus 20, -35 equals. Those cancel out, -8x. And once again, we will get a fractional answer. So -35 over -8, x equals 4.375. If you don't like that answer, it's also 35 over 8. And if you don't like that answer, put it as a mixed number. 8 goes into 35 at least 4 times with a denominator of 3 over 8. So in conclusion, get rid of the fraction first, guys, by a simple multiplication, and then the rest of it should be easy. Like and subscribe. I'll do another version that is a lot harder than this. But until then, I will see you on the next episode. Peace.